Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday to Friday Night SmackDown, right here in the Madison Square Garden. And here comes The Rock, who's here tonight with an announcement that will shock the world here on Monday or Friday Night SmackDown. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, finally The Rock has come back to New York City. Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world, and the home of generations of WWE legends. The Rock grew up in this building. The Rock bled in this building. And tonight The Rock returns to this building on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. The Rock heard what Triple H had to said last Monday night on Raw. New era. Brand split gone. Opportunities wide open. The best of the best stepping up. And The Rock says, this is about damn time. You see, with Raw and SmackDown merged into one unstoppable force, that means every superstar in that locker room has a chance to prove themselves. New hungry talent. NXT beasts stepping up. Legends returning. The whole game has changed. And The Rock figured if the entire WWE is leveling up, then The Rock needs to level up too. So here it is. No Hollywood excuses. No scheduled conflicts. No dipping in for one match, the bouncing out. The Rock is officially back, full-time in the WWE. That's right. The Rock is here every week, on Netflix, on SmackDown, on Raw, if he damn well pleases. New York City. The Rock is back to electrify the world, raise the stakes, whip some candy asses, and bring the WWE into a new era. The only way The Rock knows how: big. So The Rock says this to determined competitors, to the champions, to the up-and-comers, to the jabroni who thinks this new era belongs to them. The Rock is back, and he's coming for everything. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Well, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock with a big announcement to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. He's back full-time, and he's here every week. The Rock is here, ladies and gentlemen. The Rock has made a big announcement, ladies and gentlemen. But come up next, we're going to find out who will advance to the semifinals, to round 2 of the semifinals of the tournament, as AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Jey Uso live next on SmackDown. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night SmackDown, right here in Madison Square Garden. And here comes AJ Styles, who last Monday night defeated LA Knight. Defeated Monday night on Raw, defeated Finn Balor. Then tonight he's here in the semifinals, and he takes on the man who defeated LA Knight, Jey Uso, live on Friday Night SmackDown, right here tonight.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles, the man who defeated Finn Balor last Monday night on Raw within the first match of the tournament. First round match of the tournament. But tonight we're going to find out who will advance to next week on Monday Night Raw in Orlando, Florida. Who will be going to face either Gunther or Obafemi. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll find that out in due time. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes the main event. Jey Uso, who's live on SmackDown, who's live on Friday Night SmackDown, right here in New York City.
From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, main event Jey Uso, who last Monday night defeated LA Knight to advance to this match tonight to face AJ Styles, and he's one step closer to Paris, France, to Saturday night's main event. Well, we're going to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, on the road to Saturday night main event, live from Paris, France. We're live here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, live in New York City in Madison Square Garden. This is going to be an incredible way to kick off Raw. One of the matches will be a kick off Raw, where this match will advance to the second round of this tournament. Of the second round of this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, who will advance tonight will be AJ Styles, who will be main event Jey Uso, with a live right here, right now on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night SmackDown action for you. Here we go, live on Netflix, Friday Night SmackDown. Right here tonight, AJ Styles, main event Jey Uso. Here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, right here on Netflix. We all know tonight's a big night for sure. I've got an incredible women's match coming up later tonight. We're going to find out the 8-woman Battle Royal later on tonight. We'll see who will be in that and be competing later on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the women in that match will be competing later on tonight, and that woman is Alexa Bliss. Will be alive later on tonight in action, in women's action, right here on Friday Night SmackDown. We're on Friday Night SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have for you in store tonight. And we will hear from the woman who returned last Monday night on Raw. AJ Lee is in the building here on SmackDown tonight. In the building here on SmackDown tonight. Live on Netflix. Live in New York City at Madison Square Garden. Here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Netflix. AJ Styles versus main event Jey Uso. Who will stand tall tonight? Who will advance to the second round of the tournament? To the tournament will face Seth freakin Rollins at Saturday night's main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's going to be tonight. AJ Styles versus main event Jey Uso. But as we heard, The Rock is back full time here in WWE. He has some words to say to everyone tonight. The Rock showed up tonight, saying he's back for good here in WWE. So, ladies and gentlemen, main event Jey Uso versus AJ Styles, right here on Monday Night Raw in our first match of the night here in New York City, in the most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Well, the crowd loving it here in Madison Square Garden tonight. The crowd up on their feet here on Friday Night SmackDown right here on Netflix. AJ Styles versus main event Jey Uso here on Friday Night SmackDown, where this match will advance to the second round of the tournament. The second round of this tournament, which takes place this Monday on Raw. This Monday night on Raw, coming up on Monday Night Raw in Orlando, Florida. Who will it be? Will we main event Jey Uso? Will be AJ Styles walking away here on Friday Night SmackDown tonight with the victory. The victory tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Main event Jey Uso, to homage to his father Rikishi, with a hip attack in the corner, and Jey Uso in complete control right here on SmackDown. Jey Uso, ready to crowd our yin along. Jey Uso, AJ Styles, who is moving on in the round, goes heading to the next round. AJ Styles and Jey Uso, Friday Night SmackDown, live on Netflix here on Monday, here on Fear tonight on Netflix, here on Friday Night SmackDown. Right here tonight, AJ Styles versus main event Jey Uso. Here comes Jim, here comes AJ Styles. Down goes Jey. Jey's down by AJ. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by main event Jey Uso. AJ Styles and maybe Jey Uso, one-on-one action here tonight on Monday on Friday Night SmackDown, right here on Netflix. Once here we'll go on to round 2 of this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, we still don't know who CM Punk's facing tonight. If CM Punk will be facing any opponent, because we all know that there will be some surprises in this tournament. The tournament will face Seth freakin Rollins at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. And down goes AJ Styles, busted open here is AJ by main event Jey Uso here on Friday Night SmackDown, right here on Netflix. Here we go. Look at this, folks. We're going to see some flying Uso here on Friday Night SmackDown. Jey Uso versus AJ Styles. What a match we're seeing here live on Netflix, right here in New York City at Madison Square Garden. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles versus Jey Uso here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. Here now, ladies and gentlemen, in New York City at Madison Square Garden. Here we go. Watch this here. We saw it move last Monday night. Pop up. Styles. Clash. Just like last week. 1, 2. No. Kick out 2 this time. That didn't put him away. Last week I put him away. Last Monday night I put away Finn Balor. But Jey Uso, let the crowd know whose time it is, whose time it is. It's Jey. Spear by Jey. Enough spear by Jey Uso. That for AJ 1, 2. Kick out 2 by AJ Styles. Down to down 2 here on Friday Night SmackDown tonight. AJ Styles versus Jey Uso. Where this match will go on to face the winner of Gunther and Oba Femi. But we still don't know who will face Kenny Omega, but we'll find out later on tonight as CM Punk will be taking on a superstar who we haven't seen in years. But we're going to see it tonight here on Friday Night SmackDown. See the returning superstars here on SmackDown tonight as well. But ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles versus AJ Styles. Here we go again, and our Styles clash again by AJ Styles. Down goes Jey Uso. Is Jey's championship done? No, he's not. Jey gets down 2. And Jey gets down 2. Styles can't believe it. I can't believe it. But Styles trying his best to do what he wants tonight. Styles gonna prove he has what it takes. AJ Styles, down goes Jey Uso again. And Jey's out again. But watch, here we go. Here comes main event Jey. Here comes Jey Uso. Here comes Jey. Here comes main event Jey. Down goes AJ by Jey Uso. Here comes Jey. Up top. Main event Jey. Uso splash. And the Uso splash. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso advances. He will face Gunther or Oba Femi this Monday on Raw. Monday night on Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup here. And we have a man advancing tonight. Main event Jey Uso advances to the second round of the tournament. To round 2 of this tournament. Advances to round 2 here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Jey Uso advances. AJ Styles is eliminated. Jey Uso's still in this. Will Jey be the one to face Seth freakin Rollins at Saturday Night's main event and become the new World Heavyweight Champion? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, as he's one step closer to becoming, to making that reality. But ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup here we just saw. What a match. What a competition. What a tournament it's been so far here in WWE. But tonight, these two men put their bodies on the line tonight. And Jey Uso is the one to advance here tonight by defeating AJ Styles right here on Friday Night SmackDown, right here in New York City. We'll see the usual splash again. And then Jay Whip for the pin. And the 1, 2, 3. And Jay Uso advances to round 2 of the tournament. To round 2.
Here is your winner, main event, Jay Uso.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we have to find out who will be his opponent this Friday, Monday Night on Raw. Will it be Gunther or will it be Obafemi? We'll find that out later on tonight here on SmackDown. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night SmackDown over the tag team action. And here comes Fraxiom, who's here tonight, live on SmackDown in tag team action.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and a combined weight of 336 pounds. Axiom and Nathan Fraxiom.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Fraxiom in action tonight here on SmackDown. They're in tag team action, and they're taking on the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, live next on SmackDown. And here comes the Judgment Day. And here comes the Judgment Day of the last Monday night. Finn Balor lost to AJ Styles. But tonight, he had an opportunity tonight to make his mark tonight and be one step closer to becoming tag team champions. As the tag team championships are vacated, we'll find out also at Saturday Night's main event who will be the champions.
And their opponents, and a combined weight of 370 pounds. Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Judgment Day, Jay McDonough, Finn Balor, who we said moments ago, he lost to AJ Styles in the first round, the first match of the tournament, which took place last Monday night on Raw in Toronto last Monday night, where AJ Styles took the victory, won the match, beat Finn Balor. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see some tag team action here on SmackDown in moments, as we're going to see Jay McDonough and Finn Balor in tag team action right here on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is live, and it's happening next, right here on Netflix, right here on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, here we go. Here comes Axiom and JD McDonough going at it here early on in this matchup. Right here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. And here we go. The beat down early on. Wait a minute, what did Dominic do? Dominic threw in Liv Morgan. Don't know why he put her into the ring there, but maybe that was an opposite direction. Bad mistake there, but here we go. Jay McDonough and Fraxiom. And Axiom here, checking out the match for his tag team matchup here on SmackDown tonight. This tag team action right here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. Axiom and Jay McDonough right away early on in this matchup. And we see there's no one on the apron for Axiom. As we see Nathan Frazier on the outside of the ring not doing anything to help this matchup. So now Axiom getting destroyed here by Jay McDonough of the Judgment Day right here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Super kick by Axiom here on Friday Night SmackDown right here on Netflix. By this tag team matchup, ladies and gentlemen, we saw a match last week on Raw. Last Monday night between the New Day and the Morrison Machine Guns, who defeated the New Day last week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to find out whoever wins this match tonight will go on to Monday Night Raw to face the Morrison Machine Guns. Morrison Machine Guns this Monday night on Raw. The Morrison Machine Guns this Monday night on Raw. Tonight live on Raw in Orlando, Florida. Also, whoever wins this Battle Royal later on tonight will be kicking off SmackDown. We'll be kicking off SmackDown next week. We'll kick off Raw next Monday night. Look at this. Pin attempt here early on. 1, 2. Kick out 2 by Jay McDonough. What a match we are seeing here. The tag team action here on SmackDown, folks. Headbutt. The headbutt. And look at this here. Look at this here now. Right into the corner. Will he make the corner time? Yes, he does. And here comes Nathan Frazier. A man who has trained with Seth Rollins, has been a mentor. Seth Rollins is his mentor here in WWE. But now he's here tonight, take action here against Jay McDonough of the Judgment Day. Look at this here. Wait a minute. Jay McDonough, that's where he wants him. Down goes Nathan Frazier. Oh no. Oh no. That's it. Another beat down there now. That could be it here, folks. But taking in Balor. Let's see what I tried to do. Taking Balor early on this match. And Balor goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. What a short match here for tag action, but we just saw here a brutal beatdown, a fight, and Axiom loses tonight. So we're going to see the Judgment Day in action next Monday on Raw, and they will take on the Morrison Machine Guns. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back at this short commercial break right here on Netflix. Don't go away, we'll be right back with more Friday Night SmackDown.
Here are your winners, Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We're going to see this Monday on Raw. We're going to see the Judgment Day taking on the Morrison Machine Guns this Friday, this Monday night in Orlando, Florida. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night SmackDown right here in New York City. And here comes a woman. There's a one woman who has come, the woman who's competing later on tonight in our main event, Alexa Bliss, who's ready for the 101 Women's Action here on
The following
Netflix.
contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss, a one woman who's competing later on tonight, our main event, will be competing on our main event tonight in that battle with that be part of the 8 woman. One of 8 be one of 8 women to compete in this battle royal later on tonight. In the battle royal later on tonight here on SmackDown, where the winner will go on to Saturday night's main event, will face the man Becky Lynch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss won a match to get ready for tonight for the main event, and she has an opponent tonight, Roxanne Perez.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Roxanne Perez making her way down to the ring tonight for action. It's time. It's ready. It's time to go to war. As ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. A fight. And a fight's what's going to be here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A fight is about to happen tonight. And we're going to see some great action right here on Friday Night SmackDown. Right here on Netflix. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this incredible night. We still have a huge main event to get to tonight. In the A1 Battle Royal will be our main event here on SmackDown. But here we are, women's action right here on SmackDown. Here on Netflix, right here in New York City in Madison Square Garden. And here we go, matches underway here on Friday Night SmackDown, women's action. Here we go, Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss here tonight on SmackDown. I had a word earlier tonight. I had a word with Roxanne Perez. Earlier today, I had a word with Roxanne Perez, and she said she would love to be at that A1 Battle Royal tonight, but she doesn't know if she's a part of that match. But Alexa Bliss is in that match, and Alexa Bliss said, or I also had a word with Alexa Bliss earlier today as well, and she said she's excited to be here tonight, excited to prove she belongs, to prove that she still has what it takes to become a champion. But tonight she has to go through 8 women in an 8-woman Battle Royal, where whoever wins that tonight will go on to face Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event. In Paris, France, for the Women's World Championship. Here we go, Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss. Friday night SmackDown action right here tonight on Netflix. Here we go. SmackDown crowd up on their feet tonight for Alexa Bliss here on SmackDown here tonight in New York City and the most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Another kick to the face by Roxanne Perez to Alexa Bliss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big matchup here tonight. Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. And a big matchup here, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. And another one of Feet of Fury by Alexa Bliss. This could be all it takes. This could be the easiest match for Alexa Bliss, Sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3. What a quick victory for Alexa Bliss here on SmackDown. Alexa Bliss here on SmackDown didn't give Roxanne a chance to fight back tonight, as Alexa Bliss dominated this match tonight here on SmackDown, proving why she should be the woman to face Becky Lynch at Saturday Night Main Event in 4 weeks live in Paris, France.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss wins here tonight, but will Alexa Bliss win in tonight's main event? As Alexa Bliss is a part of that women's 8-woman battle royal. What if final, ladies and gentlemen, our main event show to come? Will Alexa Bliss win that battle royal and get her opportunity to go to Saturn, go to Paris, France, to face Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night SmackDown right here in New York City. And here comes the best in the world, CM Punk, who's ready for his first match in this tournament. First match in this tournament, whoever wins here will face Kenny Omega this Monday on Raw. This Monday in Orlando, Florida, will be CM Punk, will be his mystery opponent here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the best in the world, CM Punk, is ready for a fight tonight after being announced by Triple H as part in this tournament. But we also heard that CM Punk has a mystery opponent who was not announced last Monday on Raw by Triple H. Kenny Omega was announced last Monday on Raw, and he was in the match last week on Raw, and he defeated Ethan Page, All Eagle Ethan Page, last week on Monday Night Raw. But tonight, CM Punk is ready for action. Who would Punk's opponent going to be? We'll find out live right now. Who's CM Punk's opponent going to be? Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's here, who's back in WWE? Edge is here.
Weighing in at 251 pounds.
Well, Edge is back, ladies and gentlemen. Edge is here. The Rated R Superstar. Edge, he's back. We haven't seen Edge in months. Now. Edge is back here in WWE as Edge is here tonight in action on Friday Night SmackDown. Get CM Punk here tonight on Netflix. What a match is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Edge is back. CM Punk versus Edge is going to be taking place right now here on Netflix. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this match started here on Netflix. Who will be facing Kenny Omega this Monday on Raw. CM Punk versus Edge. The Rated R Superstar Edge. A match we never thought we'd see ever again. Edge and CM Punk. Edge and CM Punk here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. Here on the job, CM Punk versus the Rated R Superstar Edge. Rated R Superstar Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown right here on Netflix tonight. CM Punk versus Edge here tonight live on Netflix right here on Friday Night SmackDown. Well, CM Punk didn't think his opponent would beat Edge tonight. Neither did the crowd here in New York City as they erupted. When Edge's music hit, the crowd erupted. The crowd went crazy. The crowd erupted here tonight in New York City at Madison Square Garden. And Edge, the Rated R Superstar, Edge and CM Punk here on Monday night, here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. The way we'll go on to face Kenny Omega, who advanced to the second round, who advanced to the semifinal round, advanced to the next round, advanced last Monday night. They beat Ethan Page last Monday on Raw. But tonight, CM Punk has an opportunity here tonight to face Edge and be the next man that will then go on to face Kenny Omega at next Monday night on Raw in Orlando, Florida. But Edge, he's back for a reason. Edge is here. Edge is ready for a fight. Is Edge, the rated R superstar, back in the WWE ring after 4 years away. The 4 years away from WWE. Last time he was here was in 2022. But tonight he's back here at WWE. And it's CM Punk for an opportunity to go on to face Seth freakin Rollins at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. World Heavyweight Championship live in Paris, France. CM Punk and Edge, the rated R superstar Edge, and he's not done. Edge isn't done. The rated R superstar in the corner. The spear by Edge. The spear by the rated R superstar. 1, 2. Kick out 2 by the best in the world, CM Punk. Now the best in the world, CM Punk and Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd up on their feet. The crowd are excited to be here, excited to witness the return of the rated R superstar Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. Now Edge, the rated R superstar again. The rated R superstar Edge yet again is the rated R superstar Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown. That kick to the face by the rated R superstar Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, here in New York City. And here we go. CM Punk, the best in the world. The Anaconda Vice is locked in. And locked in tight on Edge here on Friday Night SmackDown. But Edge, the resilience of Edge, has managed to escape here tonight. Now Edge telling Punk what time it is. Punk, who's in charge. Spear! And the spear by Edge. 1, 2, 2.5 kick out. Here in Toronto, here in New York City. Here in New York City, and Punk's been busted open. Punk is bleeding now. Punk is busted open. And the best in the world, CM Punk. Let him put this away here tonight. He'll put this away and become the man to beat. CM Punk and Edge, one-on-one here in New York City. Here in New York City. The best in the world, CM Punk. And Punk calling for the end. Punk calling for the end. He knows what's coming. He's calling for it. The go to sleep, the GTS. And then what is a broken nose of Edge, and Punk advances to Monday night. Well, Punk will go on to Monday Night Raw and will face Kenny Omega in a match to determine who will face either. The winner, face either man, face either AJ, either Jey Uso, or Gunther, or Oba Femi. We're gonna find out later on tonight who will win that match between Oba Femi and Gunther. I think it will be an action later on tonight here on SmackDown, here on Friday Night SmackDown. But ladies and gentlemen, what a match we start here tonight. What a matchup. What a return for Edge. But Edge lost tonight. What a match it was. Both men bled. Started to bled tonight here on Raw. Here on Friday Night SmackDown. But what a match we just saw here tonight. Watch this again. The go to sleep. Watch the nose of Edge. He gets busted open right here. His nose just busted open. Just broken there. And CM Punk advances in the tournament. Well, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is now getting one second closer and closer to becoming the man to face Seth Rollins at Saturday Night Main Event in Paris, France, and beat him and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. But he still has a few people left to take on to face. Ladies and gentlemen, what a win for Punk, as CM Punk is now in the advance to the second round. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the woman who last week made a return last week and showed the world who she is as she came face to face with a man, Becky Lynch, last Monday on Raw. Let's hear what she has to say here tonight. New York, you didn't think I was going to show up tonight. You didn't think I was going to show up tonight and not talk about last Monday, did you? Because everybody's been talking asking the same question. AJ, why did you walk out there and go face-to-face with Becky Lynch? Why step up to the Women's World Champion on Raw? Why poke the hornet's nest? Simple, because someone had to remind Becky that she is not the only woman around here capable of running this division. Becky Lynch strutted out here acting like she's untouchable, like the world revolves around her, like the division only moves when she says so. True story, really. But last Monday I went face-to-face with her to remind her and everybody watching on Netflix that I'm still the woman who broke barriers, broke records, and broke egos, long before Becky ever called herself the man. And now she wants to stand in that ring every weekend, man, to fight. Well, Becky, sweetie, be careful what you wish for. Because tonight, in the main event, there's an 8-woman battle royal. 8 women fighting for the right to face Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event in Paris. And I'm here to tell you I'm one of those 8. So, Becky, keep polishing that title. Keep telling the world how untouchable you are. Because if I win that battle royal tonight, and trust me, I plan on it, then next time we stand face to face, I won't just stare at the champion. I'll be staring at my next trophy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a big announcement from AJ Lee. She's in that Battle Royal later on tonight. Here on Monday, here on Friday Night SmackDown. But ladies and gentlemen, we still have more action still come. Here on SmackDown. Don't go away with more action here on SmackDown. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night SmackDown. Semifinal will face CM Punk this Monday on Raw in Orlando. As here comes the ring general Gunther, who's made his first match here tonight in the tournament.
Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gunther, here on Friday Night SmackDown tonight, Gunther has an opportunity to go to Saturday Night's main event, beat Seth freakin Rollins to become the World Heavyweight Champion once again for Gunther. But Gunther has gone through a man who has destroyed barriers in NXT. And that man will be Obafemi here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. With the winner of this match will go on to face CM Punk this Monday in Orlando, Florida on Raw in the second round of the tournament, of this tournament. The second round of this tournament, but then the winner of that match will go on to face either CM Punk or Kenny. Will face either Jey Uso or Kenny Omega. Well, ladies and gentlemen, find out what happens there, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. Here it's time. Here comes Obafemi. Femi.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, Oba Femi.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Oba Femi is here tonight on SmackDown. As we heard from Triple H on Monday night, last Monday on Raw, he announced that and there will be surprises in that tournament. People from NXT as well. As we already saw Ethan Page lose last Monday to Kenny Omega. But tonight, will Oba Femi beat Gunther tonight and go on to face CM Punk? Go on to face Jey Uso. Face main event Jey Uso this Monday on Raw. This Monday night on Raw. Monday on Raw. Who will it be? Gunther or Oba Femi? We're going to find that out live right here, right now on Friday Night SmackDown. Right here on Netflix. And here we go. Match is underway here. Here we go. Gunther versus Oba Femi. And Oba Femi and Gunther, one-on-one action here. Where this match will go on to face the main event Jey Uso. Jey Uso. That's Monday on Raw. That's Monday on Raw in Orlando, Florida. But tonight we're seeing a beatdown already early on. A beatdown already to Gunther. Because already getting demolished here by Oba Femi. Oba Femi just beat the hell out of Gunther early on in this matchup. Gunther not doing too well, but against Oba Femi. Against Oba Femi. The dangerous man Oba Femi, the man who ran NXT. With Iron Fist. When he was the NXT champion here. Oba Femi behind. And Oba Femi lays out Gunther again. It's Oba Femi. Here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. Oba Femi. And Oba Femi here with Gunther here on Friday Night SmackDown here on Netflix. Here that's where this match will go on to face main event Jey Uso on Raw next Monday night. In Orlando, Florida. It looks like here we're seeing brutal beatdown already early on in this match, and Gunther's not doing too well. Here's Gunther. The ring general is getting demolished here early on by the dangerous man, Oba Femi. Oba Femi proving why he is one of the best here in WWE. Was the best in NXT, and now he's here to demolish Gunther and become the man to go on to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event. If he beats Gunther tonight, he has Jey Uso to get through, and then the winner of CM Punk and Kenny Omega, which will take place next Friday on SmackDown. Next Friday night on SmackDown. Well, that winner will be the winner, and then we'll go face to face with Seth Rollins on Monday night, on the next Monday night, on the Raw after SmackDown, after next week on next SmackDown. Rollins, Oba Femi, and Gunther. Here on Friday Night SmackDown, match is still underway here. Oba Femi has Gunther where he wants him early on. Gunther's not doing too well against Oba Femi tonight. And the dangerous man Oba Femi. Oba Femi lays down the ring general. 1, 2, no, kick out 2 by the ring general Gunther. Gunther getting demolished early on here on Friday Night SmackDown against Oba Femi here on Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. And Gunther now, the ring general, has now taken advantage of the ring general now. Gunther, the ring general Gunther. And we all know what's coming next. We all know, ladies and gentlemen, what's coming next. Gunther Power bomb by Gunther. Down goes Obafemi with the rope break. Saves Obafemi here on SmackDown. The rope break saves Obafemi here on SmackDown, and Gunther thought it was over. Gunther thought it was done. I thought it was done. And Gunther the ring general. Gunther again. Another move by Gunther again. Gunther again lays out Obafemi. And Gunther laid out Oba again. Is the ring general Gunther. And the ring general, little move by Daniel Bryan. Little move by Daniel Bryan here with the yes lock. The yes lock here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. A little homage to Daniel Bryan, who has not been seen for months. After he got taken out by Gunther a few years ago. But now we're going to see what happens here as Gunther looking to lock it in early on here on Obafemi. We're going to make Obafemi tap out here tonight in New York City. And the ring general Obafemi. Here comes Obafemi. Obafemi and Gunther now. The ring general, again the ring general. The ring general again, Gunther. Ring general Gunther now. And again, Gunther again. And the ring general again lays and sets him up. 1, 2, 3. Gunther is heading to Orlando for Raw next week. Well, Gunther almost getting destroyed early on tonight by Obafemi. Gunther now goes one-on-one with Jey Uso in a rematch for WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 40. But tonight we know that Gunther will be facing Jey Uso in the tournament this Monday on Raw. This Monday night on Raw. Well, that match will go on to face the winner of SmackDown's match next week. Winner next week on Raw, on SmackDown, between CM Punk and Kenny Omega. But what a match we saw, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight on SmackDown. What a fight. What a match. But ladies and gentlemen, what a fight it was. And what an incredible match we just saw here live tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Right here in New York City. As the ring general Gunther stands tall. And he is now one step closer to becoming World Heavyweight Champion.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the ring general Gunther showing once again why he is the most dangerous man in WWE. Gunther it has now been official. Gunther will face main event Jey Uso this Monday night on Raw, where the winner will go on to face the winner of on SmackDown, which will be either CM Punk or Kenny Omega. But ladies and gentlemen, what I'm actually saw here, and I believe, gentlemen, but come up next, we will hear from the World Heavyweight Champion himself, Seth freakin Rollins, live next on Raw. On SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freakin Rollins, who I think now he knows who could be his opponents heading in to Saturday Night's main event in just 2 weeks, just 4 weeks away. New York City, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown on Netflix. So last Monday on Raw, our buddy Triple H decided to flip the whole damn WWE upside down. No more brand split, no more rule walls, no more limits, no more excuses. And suddenly, everybody and their mother wants a shot at this title. We've got a tournament, an absolutely stacked tournament full of killer legends, rebels, internet crybabies. We've got Gunther, AJ Styles, LA Knight, Jey Uso, Finn Balor, Chia Buck from freaking Omega. There's some NC monsters thrown in the mix. And the whole world wants to know, Seth, who do you want face at Saturday Night's Main Event Paris? The answer, I don't give a damn who wins. You could send me the ring general. You send me the phenomenal one. You send me the best in the world, the cleaner, the oos, the megastar. Hell, send me a freaking parade of them. Because the truth is, this championship, it doesn't make the man. I make this championship. And anyone who steps up is just another name on the list of people who weren't good enough. So to everyone in this tournament, fight, claw, kick, scream, do whatever you got to do to make it to Paris. But just know this, when you get there, you're stepping into my world, my spotlight. And at the end of the night, you're going to be just another soul singing, whoa. See you in Paris, bitches. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a man, what an outcome there. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we're going to find out who will face his wife, Becky Lynch, as our main event, as it is time for the 8-woman Battle Royal live next on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. It's time for the 8-woman Battle Royal. And here comes Alexa Bliss, who's here, ready for a fight here on SmackDown tonight. Ready to prove she has what it takes to go on to face the man, Becky Lynch. But she has to go through 8 women in this match here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
The contest is an 8-woman Battle Royal. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss, one of the women tonight in this matchup. She defeated, we saw earlier tonight, she defeated Roxanne Perez in quick fashion, in short fashion here tonight on SmackDown. But tonight, she's in this woman Battle Royal, where the winner of this match will go on to face the man Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event in Paris, France, for the Women's World Championship. Well, no who else is in this matchup here tonight. Well, Bayley's in this as well. Didn't know Bayley was going to be in this match. Bayley was part of the 8-woman in this match here tonight. But here comes Bayley, a woman who's also wants a shot at Becky Lynch's Women's World Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bayley, who tonight wants an opportunity to go to Paris, France, and face the man Becky Lynch, as they were part of the 4 horsewomen of WWE. Well, tonight, we're going to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, right here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Bayley is in this match. Bayley is ready to compete in this 8-woman Battle Royal right here on SmackDown. And here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair, who last week, she proved she is the woman to be after she defeated Rhea Ripley. She defeated Rhea bloody Ripley last week on Raw. On Monday Raw, last Monday night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Flair, the woman who people say she is the reason why that title is prestigious. She was a former WWE Raw Women's Champion. She held it for over for over a year, for over a few years. But now, she has opportunity to head back to the promised land, to head back to championship glory. And she has opportunity to do just that tonight in our main event in this Battle Royal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, who else is in this matchup? Wait a minute. Who is this? Sasha Banks is back. The boss is back here at WWE.
Hey, from Boston, Massachusetts, the boss, Sarah Banks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sasha Banks, the boss, is back here at WWE. We didn't think we'd see her back in the WWE ring, but she's here tonight in this Battle Royal to compete in this Battle Royal here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown in our main event. In our main event here tonight on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the man we haven't heard from Sasha Banks or seen her in decades. Well, Sasha Banks is here live, and she's back here at WWE. She's back here on SmackDown, and she's here in this Battle Royal. Who else will be in this Battle Royal? Lots of surprises already. This is our first surprise in the Battle Royal, and that is in it, Sasha Banks, who's returned to WWE. Well, Sasha Banks. And here comes Rhea Bloody Ripley, the one who defeated Charlotte Flair last Monday night on Raw. But tonight, she has the opportunity to beat a woman, to throw a woman, 7 women out of the ring and become out of the ring tonight. 7 women out of the ring. But tonight, Rhea Ripley is looking to do just that and become the number 1 contender for the man Becky Lynch. And wants to go on to Paris to face Becky Lynch at Saturday Night's main event for the Women's World Championship. But we're going to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, right here tonight in our main event, live in New York City at Madison Square Garden. But ladies and gentlemen, what a match this is going to be to close out Friday Night SmackDown right here tonight, live in New York City, the most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. What a way to close Friday Night SmackDown tonight here on Netflix. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Rhea Ripley. Who's her phone going to be next? Who's the next woman in this matchup here? Well, AJ Lee, the woman who we heard earlier tonight, say she will win this match. If she wins this match, she'll go right after Becky Lynch. Go right after Becky. Well, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Lee, the woman who last Monday night went face-to-face with the Women's World Champion, Becky Lynch. And then tonight, she said if she wins tonight, she will go after Becky. She will beat Becky, and she'll become the new Women's World Champion. But that's only if she can beat all these women in this matchup by throwing them over the top rope here tonight in this 8-woman Battle Royal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, This Battle Royal is about to get started in a few more superstars need to be announced. There's more superstars still in this Battle Royal to be announced. Who else is in this Battle Royal? Well, from NXT, Stephanie Valkyrie, she's here tonight. It is a woman Battle Royal. She's ready to compete tonight. This big woman Battle Royal here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Valkyrie, we have not seen her seen her in this ring before, but tonight she's here. She's here tonight for a fight. She's here for this Battle Royal here on Friday Night SmackDown tonight. We thought this would be a big night of surprises here on Friday Night SmackDown tonight. And we saw The Rock show up to kick off SmackDown tonight. And we also saw the return of Edge tonight as well. But now we're getting ready for a big fight here tonight. At this time, we're getting closer and closer to the start of this 8-woman Battle Royal here on Friday Night SmackDown. Women's match will go on to face the man Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event for the Women's World Championship. Now, who else is in this matchup? Wait a minute here. Nikki Bella's here. Well, Nikki Bella making her way to the ring tonight. Here to compete on Friday Night SmackDown tonight. We haven't seen her in months, in years, but she's back tonight. She's ready for a fight, and she's here live on SmackDown. Well, Nikki Bella, didn't think we'd see Nikki Bella tonight, ever, in a W ring, but tonight she's here back in the ring again for the first time in over 10 years. But tonight she's here, she's back, she's ready to fight here in this Battle Royal. Well, here we go, Battle Royal underway, here we go. 8-woman Battle Royal underway here we go. Who's going to win? Who is going to face the man Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event? Well, here we go. Look at this already going already. Look at this already not looking good for Alexa. Alexa's not looking good already. Alexa's not looking good. Alexa was going over. Alexa was going over. Yes, she is. Alexa was almost goes over. Alexa Bliss, fight back. And she does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, who's going to win this 8-woman Battle Royal here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, our main event right now? Who's winning this? AJ Lee and Nikki Bella going at it early on. Going at it here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown here on Netflix. What a match we're seeing here tonight. Who is going to win tonight? Who's going to be the woman to go on to face the man Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event? Saturday night's main event in Paris, France. Women's World Championship. And Rhea Ripley did advantage now early on of AJ Lee. AJ Lee's in trouble here by Becky Lynch, by Rhea Ripley. Well, Rhea puts her in the corner. And here we go. Look at this here. Look at that. A move there. Stopped a little bit of a move there to Sasha Banks, who now takes advantage of AJ Lee and Sasha Banks. This match is incredible so far. These 8 women are putting their bodies on the line tonight in this 8-1 Battle Royal here on Friday Night SmackDown, right here on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Well, AJ Lee put it on the line tonight. AJ Lee going to prove she has what it takes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Lee. Fight out here is AJ Lee. Now fight out is AJ Lee. AJ Lee fight out here now is AJ. AJ Lee fight out, AJ Lee. Down goes Nikki Bella's eliminated. Nikki Bella's gone. Nikki Bella's eliminated in this Battle Royal. Nikki Bella's gone. Nikki Bella's been eliminated in this Battle Royal Who else is going to be eliminated? Oh, Rhea Ripley. Rhea's got what she wants, but here we go. Here we go. No one's always seen Rhea Ripley in trouble now, is Rhea. Ripley down. Ripley's eliminated. Ripley's eliminated. Here we go. Ripley's eliminated here. And another elimination. No elimination here for AJ Lee. AJ Lee should do it here. AJ Lee could be the woman to win tonight. AJ Lee could be the woman to win tonight. Oh, all of this here. Well, look, he's trying to fight back here now. It's AJ Lee on Bailey here. Bailey's in trouble now by AJ Lee. Look at this here. Alexa Bliss is in trouble. Alexa's out. Alexa Bliss is out. Down to 4 women. Down to 4 women. Oh my God. AJ Lee gets down to 3 women. 3 women left. Who is going to be? Who is going to face the man Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event? Well, here we go, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks now. That's where Sasha Banks now. Bailey, where's Walter? Bailey's in trouble here by Sasha. Bailey. Bailey road play to Sasha. Now Bailey. Bailey's in trouble now by Bailey's in trouble now. Bailey's out. Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks to do it. But trying to eliminate Bailey. Trying to do a damn deal on this. A tap out here doesn't mean anything. Oh dear. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this here. AJ Lee fight back. AJ Lee. And AJ Lee wins. AJ Lee faces Becky Lynch. That's our next main event. Well, AJ Lee, she proved it. She proved she wants it. She wanted it. And she got it tonight. Well, Rhea Ripley couldn't do it. AJ Lee, the woman who said she was going to win tonight, said she wanted to win, said she wanted to be the one to face Becky Lynch and take the title away from Becky. She has now done that. She is now on their way to doing just that. As we just saw here tonight, what a match this was tonight. And we all saw, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Lee is now the woman who will face the man, Becky Lynch, at Saturday night's main event.
Here's your winner, AJ Lee.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Lee stands tall tonight. AJ Lee is the woman who will face the man Becky Lynch at Saturday night's main event in Paris, France. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next Monday on Raw. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, from New York, from Madison Square Garden. Good night.